Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praise and glories to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rahwa Kodash, Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world inwardly calls God, and Yahweh Shah being the name of His only begotten Son, who the world inwardly calls Jesus. All right, I want to give a double honors to my elders and my apostles of great millstone. Salutations to your hopeful elect that is out here pushing and doing this truth with sincerity, and may the blessing of election fall upon your household. All right, I'm back again with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. All right, it's gonna help feed the sheep of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. All right, the hopeful elect. All right, I was just doing my daily reading, and I just wanted to make a lesson on where I'm at right now. I'm reading it's a Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, the 10th chapter, and I'm at verse 12 right now, and then this chapter was getting into pride. All right, and I'm just gonna start from Ecclesiasticus 10 verse 12. All right, the beginning of pride is when one departed from Yahweh, and his heart is turned away from his Maker. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. All right, and that goes back to the nation of Israel. Okay, because of our pride. All right, we sinned. All right, we transgressed against Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We transgressed against the laws, statute, commandments that He set up for us. All right, because we were being prideful. All right, we were following the ways of the heathen. Okay, we were following the ways of the heathen, being prideful. All right, because the heathen are very prideful people. All right, you look at these Edomites today. And the Edomites are so prideful in their wicked rulership, their wicked kingdom. All right, their heads up, walking bold, chest out, in their pride. All right, and they better live it up while they can. All right, because the day of the Lord is at hand, and their wicked rulership is going to come to an end very soon. All right, thus saith the Lord, and thus saith the Bible. All right, this is verse 14. The Lord hath cast down the throne of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead. All right, and that's what's the times that we're coming into. All right, because all these these different nations, they're proud. All right, especially Babylon the Great. All right, all these elites are at the top right now. They're proud. All right, and like it says in the scriptures, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to cast down these proud princes, the thrones of these proud princes. Okay, and like it says in the scripture, when the Lord returns, all right, He's coming back, and He's going to have many crowns. All right, He's going to have many crowns on His head. All right, from all these other nations. All right, this is verse 15. The Lord hath plucked up the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. The Lord overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundation of the earth. Okay, and like it says in the scriptures, Babylon the Great, all right, which is also known as America, is going to be destroyed off of the face of the earth. Okay, it's going to be destroyed completely. There's going to be nothing left of Babylon, all right, which is known as America. All right. Verse 17. He took some of them away and destroyed them, and had made their memorial to cease from the earth. Pride was not made for men, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman. All right, and I'll just stop there. I want to jump down. Oh yeah, okay, right. This is Salaki. This is Ecclesiasticus 10 and 21. The fear of the Lord goeth before the obtaining of authority, but roughness and pride is the losing thereof. Okay, so you by you not having the fear of the Lord, that goes back to having the fear and fear of Yahweh Shem Shah, understanding the terror of the Lord. All right, because us man in the truth, understanding the terror of the Lord is why we persuade man. All right, knowing the terror of the Lord is why we persuade man. It's really paraphrasing, but you know we know the terror of the Lord. We understand how Yahweh Shem Shah is a terrible power. We understand that Yahweh Shem Shah could judge you at any moment, any second, any time for going off. All right, we understand that. That's why we strive and do this work and try to make our calling and our election sure. That's why we know we doing this with all sincerity. That's why we in this truth and we're not being fake. Because if you being fake, you're being fake with Yahweh Shem Shah. And ultimately, the Lord will see that fakeness. That's why we're doing this train with Shalak. That's why we're doing this thing. We're doing this truth. We're doing this work with sincerity, with our whole hearts, all full-hearted, just with 100% sincerity, giving our all to Yahweh Shem Shah, doing this truth. Okay, because the fears of the Lord, all right, it is nothing to play with. All right, the terror of the Lord is nothing to play with. All right, and those people out there, that are being prideful. They don't have fear for the Lord. They don't have fear for the Lord. Nor do they want to have fear for the Lord. Nor do they, understand the terror of the Lord. All right, that's why they're being so prideful. Okay, that's another reason to the pride of all these heathen nations. And even our people are prideful. Okay, our people are prideful too. Okay, even because 2/3 of our people's gonna get cut off and die. All right, and they're gonna die because of their pride. They're gonna die because they didn't want to take heed. They're gonna die because they were scoffing the prophets. All right, 2/3 of our people are gonna get put to death. All right, but these heathen nations, they're prideful too. All right. And mind you, they don't understand the fear of the Lord. They're not afraid of Yahweh Shem Shah. And even our own people aren't afraid of Yahweh Shem Shah, nor understand the terror of the Lord. All right. Um, Shalakia, I had another precept here. It's in my notes, but Shalakia. Just double checking. No extra meat on this bone. I did want to go somewhere else with it. I think I'm gonna Shalakia. Shalakia. All right, so I'm gonna just end it with this one. I'm gonna jump to a different precept I have in my notes. This is Ecclesiasticus 10, verse 22. Whether he be rich, noble, or poor, their glory is the fear of the Lord. Okay, go to this last precept right here. All right. This is Ecclesiasticus 9, verse 12. Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in, but remember they shall not go unpunished unto their grave. Okay, and that's just for you Jake out there, all right, that sees all these heathens in their pride. Okay, see all these these heathens and these 2/3 in their pride and their folly. All right, you see, you can see them doing all this. It's like, damn, they never got judged yet. And you understand that Yahweh Shem Shah could judge you at any moment and any second. You see that they're doing all this folly. Esau's doing all this wickedness, and they still have their rulership, and they haven't got judged yet. Or these 2/3 are living it up, and they haven't got judged yet. And over all these other heathen nations, living it up, doing wicked shit, being wicked, in their pride, being prideful, living it up, and quote unquote living it up, I should say, in this Babylonian society. All right, being wicked and the full of their pride, going off. All right, just being heathens. All right, and you see they haven't got judged yet. Right here it says in the scriptures. All right. Remember, they shall not go unpunished unto their grave. Okay, because they're going to get judged. Okay, and their judgment is going to be cruel. Their judgment is going to be harsh. Okay, the Lord loves us. You feel me? The Lord loves us. All right, that's why he chastises us. He chastises. It's like, I'm having a little tongue twist. He chastising us, all right? And this truth, all right? You could be doing something, you see, you get judged instantly. And that's really like a slap on the wrist kind of judge, if you really think about it. Because, it's better to get a slap on the wrist than to get put to death by Yahweh Shemashah, because it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of a living power. Okay, I'd rather get slapped on the wrist than and put to death. All right, and that's basically what the Lord does to us. He checks us. All right, he's like, hey, tighten up. It's like your parent. Okay, if your kid's acting out of line, it's like, hey, you give him a tap. And he checks himself. He like tightens up, all right. But the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah is letting these other heathen nations, these 2/3, just indulge in their folly, live it up, because the judgment has to come, all right. He's gonna judge them all at once. They're gonna get one big ass judgment for all the wicked shit that they did in their past. It's gonna hit them all at once with it, all right. And that's a terrible judgment, because they're gonna fall into the hands of the living power, and their judgment's gonna be cruel and a very, very painful punishment that they're gonna get. All right, that's why you see the Lord, he checks us. All right, and that's actually shows you how that the Lord loves us. Okay, by him, checking you. All right. By him, giving you that little slap on the wrist, or judging you at times, for if you could have went off or anything, that's really love. All right, that's really love, because how it says in the scripture, it's really paraphrasing, open rebuke is better than secret love. All right, and it really shows the love of the Lord for us. All right, this is just a brief daily edification, exhortation. All right, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise and glories to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to my elders and my apostles of great millstone who rule well. Salutations to your hopeful elect that is out here doing and pushing this truth with sincerity. And may the blessing of election fall upon your household. And until next time, Shalom and above all.